I'm Susan Roberti, and welcome to Let's Talk Tail Waggers. We're at the Lawrence Convention Center today, and before we get started, I want to say thank you to my camera person. Thank you, Aaron. You know, Aaron is a volunteer. We're all volunteers at BPTV, and if you would like to come up and learn how to do cameras or just to help come along on a show, you're more than welcome at BPTV. It's a wonderful little corner of the world. This place is absolutely filled with the most beautiful dogs, birds, kitty cats, you name it. This is my favorite place to come. And I have my favorite person for number one today, and that's John. Hello, John. How are you?
Hello, Susie. Welcome to the Pittsburgh Pet Expo. Nice to see you here.
Nice to see you, too. I'm so glad to see you. And all your birds, they just stay right there. They just sit right there by themselves.
Oh, yes. They've been trained to stay, and unless there's something monstrous that happens, they will sit right there, even with all the commotion, the dogs, and all the noise we have.
Now, what's the most questions that you get asked?
Does that bird talk? Does that bird bite? Do you cut their wings? Things like that.
He doesn't. These birds all stay here because they love him. Believe me.
That's right.
It's true. Mm-hmm. You have to admit it. This little baby here, I could just snitch it and take it home.
Little Buttercup, she loves to be on shoulders and heads.
And what kind of bird is this?
Well, this is Marigold. She's called a Queen of Bavaria Conure, and she's a pretty rare bird. We don't see many like this. And when she came to me, she didn't have any feathers. And now all her feathers have grown in.
Now, how long did that take to get them back?
It varies with some of them. I've taken a number of birds that have been missing feathers, and it really depends on how they are treated. And for her, it took probably a little more than a year.
Wow.
Once she molted out again, and they all came back.
Wow. Look how beautiful.
But she is one beautiful bird.
Beautiful? Yes. And what is this little guy here?
Okay, that little girl there.
Little girl.
That's
Hi,
Buttercup. And she is called a Lutino peach-faced lovebird. They are from Madagascar, Africa. And she was bred to be a show bird. But her colors, and she has a little foot deformity, and you can't really show birds like that. So,
I see.
but she does great with everyone.
Yes, she loves everybody. She's a dear little girl. So have you been down here for the whole show, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
We came Thursday and set up our display, and we did all night Friday, all yesterday, and we'll be here
Now,
until
did you
it closes.
pack up everybody every night and then bring
we
them
take
back?
the birds home. The birds go home with me.
Wow. Oh, my, the work. Well, we just got here, so we're going to start walking around and see all the good things. But I sure am glad you were number one, because you're number one with me.
Well, thank you, Susie. We love doing the tail waggers, that's for sure.
Oh, thank you. Okay, guys, next.
We have some basketball music. And I have a basketball. I need a basketball player. Not out there, back here. This is Louie. And Louie's just like Elvie, but Louie is a boy bird, and Elvie's a girl bird. I hold Louie with a stick perch because he's a wild bird. Louie does not like to be touched. If I tried to touch Louie, he might bite my thumb off. Well, let's see if he's going to play basketball. If he makes a basket, he likes to clap for him. Ready, Lou? Here's your ball, Louie. Yeah, you got to dribble. dribble, Louie. Your basket's on that end, Louie. Good job, Louie. How about another shot, Louie? One more, Louie. Come on, get the rebound. Good job, Lou. Okay, we're going to see if Louie will play some ring toss. Hey, your ring, Louie. Where's it go, Lou? Louie. Louie. He thinks it's a donut. Well, almost, Louie. Can you knock it on with that one? One more, Louie. Good job, Louie. Come on, Louie. That's all, Louie.
And your name is?
Amanda Haynes.
And why are you here today?
I am here just giving out surveys and talking to all the guests about Mary Kay Cosmetics.
Very good. Now, what do you think about all the dogs and the kitties and the birds?
I love it. I absolutely love it. Just seeing everybody bringing their dogs in. I've seen a couple cats. Everyone's bringing them in carriers, but I love coming to the Pet Expo. It's such a blast every year.
That's what I like to hear. It
Yes.
is worth it.
It really is.
You just have so much fun, and all you do is walk around and go, oh,
Yes.
look at this, look at that.
Oh, and you can't help but go and check out all the little treats here and there, and they've got the collars and just
And
fun
all
stuff
the different
everywhere.
kind of dogs.
Yes.
It's a really nice place to come.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, sweetie. For your
Sure,
time.
thank you.
Uh-huh. And your name is?
Faith.
And what kind of puppy is this?
He's a shepherd mix. His name's Flurry. He's about only a few months old. He's with Fur Kid Rescue. He's up for adoption, and we've only had him for about a week now.
Oh, did you rescue him?
Yeah, he was found in the woods by hunters.
Really? All by himself?
Yes.
Oh, sweet baby love. Oh, he seems like he likes you.
Mm-hmm.
And his eyes are a gorgeous color.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be a nice baby. I think so. I do. I think you're going to be a nice baby. Yes. And what's his name?
Flurry.
Flurry. Aww. Hi, baby. See, this is all the wonderful things that you see at the Dog Expo. And this little guy's going to have a wonderful, warm home now. And we thank you from the bottom of our heart from the Tail Waggers. Thank you.
Wow, look at all this holiday program we have this year at BPTV. How am I going to find enough help to cover all of it? Oh, hey, Ghost of Christmas, George.
No, it's the Ghost of Christmas Present, Dave.
Either way, this is not a good time right now.
Why is that?
I have all these holiday programs to cover and I don't have nearly enough volunteers.
I can help.
What can you do? You're a disembodied spirit.
Remember that trick I showed you last year?
Yeah?
Watch this.
Ta-da! Wow, this could solve all of my volunteer problems. Why didn't you tell me you could do that?
You didn't ask.
Well, while I'm asking, how many of you can there be at one time?
As many as you need, Dave. As many as you need.
Maybe I'll just write Santa Claus a letter and ask him for help.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from everyone here at BPTV.
And what is your name, dear?
Sue.
And what is the story about the Greyhounds?
Well, they often are racers. They're retired racers. They make very good pets. They're very calm, as you can see. They just like to lay around.
And what is the name of the organization?
This is Nittany Greyhounds.
Nittany
from
Greyhounds.
State College.
Okay. And how would you go about getting one?
All you need to do is file an application with them. You can do it on the internet, and they'll match you with a dog they think will work.
Now, are these yours?
Yes.
Oh, they're darling. And they are good dogs.
Yes.
They really and truly are, because they're so
even with my grandchildren.
and they're so trained.
Mhm.
You don't have to worry, about training them. But look how nice they're laying down. Well, we thank you so very much for your time. And they are gorgeous dogs. Thank you. Hi. And
Hi.
What is your name?
Mr. O.
And Mr. O, how did you get involved in all this?
Well, you know what? I've been training dogs. I was a dog trainer in Vietnam, where I actually trained dogs.
How exciting.
It was exciting and some.
Wow. Well,
Trying times for not only the soldiers but for the dogs we trained.
Yeah, well, thank you for your service.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So that's where I got started. But actually, I was a dog trainer even in high school.
Wow.
Actually, when I was in high school, I had a sled dog team. Back in the day when they actually had snow. And actually, I was lucky because I won the Northeastern Sled Dog Championship when I was in high school. So that kind of got my blood pumping and got me working with other dogs. And naturally, when I was in Vietnam, that really made me appreciate what dogs can do and the love that you need to have for dogs,
Yes.
truly.
And the respect that you need to have.
The respect that goes with that, and that's something that's lacking in the dog's world today is respectability. Everybody thinks respectability is a bad word. Not a bad word. It's a way of life.
It is.
The reason they can be in here is because they all have respectability.
Yes.
They all know how to listen.
And
I don't have to make them do any commands or anything. They come over. They can. We do treats here and there, but that's not the whole idea of the training program.
Exactly. And how do you get them to wear glasses?
You know what? That's also part of the respectability of the training. Where it becomes
An everyday thing?
something. Well, not really, just something that they want to do for you. See, when you have a dog that respects you, they want to work for you. That's their thing.
Yes.
Dogs are pleasing dogs. That's why dogs are so adaptable, because they want to please you.
And people don't understand how
They-
very intelligent dogs are.
They don't
are
understand
so
how to bring out that. What they don't understand is how to bring out that willingness to please.
Yes.
It isn't all about giving dogs a million treats. That's not how you get them to love you. You get them to love you through respectability.
Yes, and you have to sit down with them and get on their level and love them. And I think love in patience. Love and patience.
Patience and love and communication.
Yeah, that's it. It's just over and over and over. And before you know it, they're part of your heart.
They are.
They
And
really
you know
and
what?
truly are.
You can't force a dog to love you. You can give a dog a million treats and he's going to love the treats that he's got, but that doesn't mean he's going to love you. That's where that communication comes in.
So true.
One of the things that makes this all work and that's been dear to my heart is all this training is done by the miraculous grace of God.
There you go.
Couldn't do any of this. Couldn't do any of this without that. If He wouldn't have given me the gift of communication.
Well, He gave us angels, and that's the angels. The dogs are angels, and people
Absolutely
don't
they are.
understand that. They know your heart.
I think in these troubled times, dogs can be the light of your life.
They are the light of your life. I groomed dogs for over 40 years, and I did it one at a time with love, and it just was. They'd come in and people would say to me, "How do you get them to stay on the table? How do you?" I said, "They know by touch, and they know by your voice, and they know how you love them. They know by you when you stroke them. They just know you're a genuine person."
One thing is, dogs know you better than yourself.
Oh, they do. Oh,
Dogs
they do.
can learn something with dogs can be with you for a day and know everything about you. Just that quick.
It's true.
And you know what? One of the things is that can be good and that can be bad. Once they learn what you do and you don't do, then they're going to start making you do the things that they want you to do. That's that manipulative thing that dogs can do.
Yeah, it's true. But look, they're the dearest little guys, and I thank you I thank you for your. I thank you for your time today. I thank you. We've been chasing this little baby around. We hoped that we would meet up with you guys. This one down here is just so precious. And your name is?
My name's Pat, and this is John.
Hi, John.
Hi, how are you today?
And how did you get started in this?
Well, we adopted Butch from the Dachshund Rescue of North America in 2008, and we just fell in love with the handicapped dogs. So now we foster their handicapped dogs, and Ruby's one of our fosters.
And they're so happy. They really are.
They're the best. They appreciate everything. They don't know there's anything wrong with them. No. And then we have Little Rue here. Little Rue has no front legs.
Oh, Little Rue has no front legs. Oh.
He gets around. He has no idea.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, my Lord, my Lord. And you know, human beings have a little bit of this or a little bit of that, and wow, 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 wow. And animals are such a beautiful example. You know, that it happens and you just move on.
They have no idea that they're any different than
No, I know. And we saw you walking, and you'd go around the corner, and we'd come after you, and you'd be going around the next corner. They just go like the wind. Now, they can't walk at all.
No, Butch can't walk at all. He has no feeling from his waist down. Ruby's been going to therapy, and she can walk a little bit out in the yard. She does what they call spinal walking. It's not real walking, but her spine's telling her what to do. But when we take her out in a cart, we worry about her dragging herself around.
Yeah.
So she's in this.
Now, this little guy was born without his legs or lost
He
them?
was born that way, and then somebody dumped him in Tampa, Florida, and someone took him to a shelter when he was 5 months old. And I have a friend that works there, and that's how we went down and got him.
Oh, dear God. How could anybody just throw that?
They have their own Facebook page. They have their own Facebook page. It's called Butch and Rue from Cleveland.
You guys are terrific.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are terrific.
We just love to go around and tell people that these dogs can have a life. You don't have to euthanize your dog or leave it home, but they're very happy.
And they're loving and smart and everything that you could ever ask for a doggy.
Yes.
Yeah. Dogs are my life. They're my everything.
Ours too.
Yeah, they are my everything. Well, I thank you so much.
Oh, thank you very
and
much.
God bless both of you.
Thank you.
For loving
Thank
those
you.
babies. You're going to get a big place in heaven.
I hope so.
You are.
Thank you.
We got her off of a breeder. In him, he's a rescue from St. Louis, and I've only had him a year, and he is a sweet dog. His name is Wee Hunt. He made somebody a lot of money, but he came off the track, and he is the best house dog. I recommend them for people who are low-key. They don't need a lot of exercise. They just want to love you.
They just want to rest and run and run and run, and all they want to do is find a nice place to rest.
So he lays upside down on my couch.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
with his legs straight up in the air. So.
Well, you two were wonderful for taking the greyhounds. There's so many of them that need homes. It just breaks your heart.
Yeah, and they're wonderful. He's a 70-pound lap dog.
Well, you know, they never got that much affection, and that's why they're looking for it. And boy, they'll just love you to pieces.
Yeah, he does. He does.
He's smiling.
Yeah.
And that's the trouble.
Yeah. She's sweet too.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, and your name is?
Jen Erksa.
And how did you get started in this?
I started rescuing horses through Arabian Rescue Mission when I adopted my horse from them.
People actually give them up and don't take care of them and don't love them?
Correct. And this is Razor. He's one of the horses that we rescued. He came from a horde of 43 horses in West Virginia.
Were they taken care of or were they hungry?
They were hungry. They were not being taken care of at the time. So the family had reached out to us and asked for help because they could no longer handle the situation.
He is just so beautiful too. Yes, you are. You're the prettiest baby. Now, how do you get in contact with you?
You can find us on Facebook. It's Arabian Rescue Mission or Arabian Rescue Mission in PA.
And I like you a whole lot. Yes, I do. Now, do you ride?
Yes, we do. We all ride. He is. He is ridden. He's not for adoption. He does have an owner who is here with him. But he's here to show what a rescue horse can turn out to be.
And the Arabians aren't very big.
No, they are not.
No, they're not. Everybody sees these great big Western horses, and they're not. They're just the dearest guys, and they love to be loved.
They do.
Well, we thank you, sweetheart, from the Tail Waggers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks to your generosity, Marines have delivered Christmas to children in need since 1947.
You know, guys, I really want to thank you for all the work you've done for me this year. You've really helped me catch up on all of my holiday programming.
Sure, no problem, Dave.
You know, if you're bored, you don't have to stay here. You could always go do something fun.
Oh, thanks. Hey, what's going to, Dave?
This should be interesting. Whoa. I know you guys are disembodied spirits, but it's a little cold for us people with bodies to be playing out here.
Oh, come on, Dave. You used to play in the snow when you were a kid, didn't you?
Well, at least let me go get a hat.
Gloves, too. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us at BPTV.
So uncomfortable.
Oh, hard to ride on that thing, huh?
It is hard.
Okay, and your name is?
Nicole Grossbeck.
And where are you from?
I live in Majory, Ohio.
All right, now what is your organization?
I work at PVSEC. It's a specialty veterinary and emergency clinic located on Camp Horn Road.
And what kind of emergencies do you get?
Oh my goodness, we get all kinds. We get dogs that have to have blood transfusions because they have, they're bleeding out into their abdomens. We see dogs that have been hit by cars. All kinds of different things.
Are you one of the technicians?
Yes,
there?
I am. I'm a licensed tech in the ER department.
So now you get to see the real stuff. Huh?
Yes.
Oh, I bet you it breaks your heart sometimes.
It does. But it makes me happy that I'm there so I can help fix them and get them back to their families.
You know, I was often afraid to go and work. I worked at the Humane Society years and years ago. Broke my heart. But the more I get to talk to you guys, it's always, it's sad, but it really makes me happy when we get them well.
Exactly. We love to be able to, we have them because we love them. And that is our goal, is to be able to get everyone healthy and happy back to their homes.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Well, we thank you very much for being
Thank you.
here.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Well, it's time to say goodbye. I've had such a wonderful time here today. I'm sure everything that you have seen has been enjoyable, fun, educational. And next year when they have the expo, I hope that you bring yourself, your children, your aunts and uncles down, because it is more fun than ever. And this is December, and I want to say happy holidays. If you had Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. And I want to wish you the merriest, merriest Christmas. I will be thinking of all of you. I love you. And don't forget the Washington Area Humane Societies, or any of the Humane Societies. Tough times. They need sheets, towels, blankets, food, anything, time that you can give. Anything is so important for them. Maybe if you could send them a few dollars, that would be special too. So like always, I want to say thanks from all the tail waggers.